With us once again is Adam Zaptoff, and he is with Premier Dental Implants of Long Island. Welcome, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Good. Now you have a reputation though that exceeds just Long Island because you've done a lot of different wonderful things for the community and for charity. But speaking, let's just talk about how you got started and why you chose your profession.
Well, like I told you last time, I got into dentistry because my dad was a dentist, and then I expanded my career into periodontics, which is gum treatment, and what my real passion is, dental implants. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, Premier Dental Implants of Long Island.
Now, why dental implants? Somebody said in the green room you were telling them about an older gentleman that had a lot of disease in his mouth.
Actually, the story was this, and it's kind of a sad one if you're ready. But there was an elderly gentleman that I was treating, and he needed dental implants, actually not to replace teeth, but to support his denture, to stabilize a denture. And people don't realize how much they need to have their teeth or some kind of replacement to function, to chew, and how important it is to eat, to live. So the elderly gentleman became sick, and he was debating about whether or not to do implants, and was upset about the cost of it. And this is when I worked for another practice, and I didn't control the cost of them. It was very expensive, and he couldn't quite afford to do them. And I watched him during the period of time while he was sick. He wasn't able to eat, and he became thinner and thinner, and he became weak, and the sickness took over because he wasn't able to nourish himself properly. The guy ended up passing away.
That is a very sad story, Adam.
Yeah, and I thought to myself, well, if they weren't so expensive, we would have been able to provide the service to this guy, coupled implants to stabilize his denture. He would have been able to eat. He wouldn't have gotten so thin and weak, and probably would have been alive today. So,
and that's why you based your practice on being able to have affordable, treatment for people. So you really care about your patients. So when you decided on your fees, did you take what the standard fee was that you thought was excessive and try to scale it down on your own, or what rule of thumb did you use when you created your business plan?
I mean, we tried to say, okay, well, if we provide more care, we can do things at a lower cost. Basically, do it at a higher volume, and then you'll be able to deliver the treatment at a lower cost to the patient. And we do it at a reasonable fee, and that's
what makes you special. Yeah. You're a nice dentist,
yeah.
Right?
I mean, all dentists are nice. It's just we try to do it at a more reasonable cost, because the people who need the treatment the most are not necessarily the ones who have the most money.
Well, it makes sense, because if you're not able to have good dental care when you're little, and then you have to have an implant, it could be because of, if it's not because of chemotherapy that you're losing your teeth, and it's just because of lack of care, whether it's bottle rot early on, or you're not able to afford, toothpaste or whatever it is, you're right. People are going to lose their teeth, and they are the ones that need the financial break to help them be able to save their life.
They fall upon hard times, and they lose a tooth, and now it's hard to get a job. You don't have, you're missing a front tooth. We've had this happen multiple times. People come in, they don't have the confidence in their smile. They need that. We give it back to them. They come back, they say, oh, I got a job. I got a new boyfriend, new girlfriend, whatever, and it changes lives.
I was going to say, you're a life changer.
It's amazing. I'm not a life changer, but I try to help.
A life facilitator, how's that? Are you more comfortable with that? You're so humble. Fine. That's the one thing that I do adore about you whenever we sit and visit, is that you know that you're making a difference. I don't think you're really realizing how big of a difference that you are making. And before we wrap up, can you tell me about that? Can you tell me about the smiles that you do give scholarships for? I guess I'll call it a scholarship.
Oh, you're referring to the Longwood Kids program that we spoke of last time? Yeah, that's a program that we do with the local school district, and we take a needy child and we provide all the dental treatment they need, including dental implants. And that's huge. It's amazing. Same thing, just giving back to them their smile, their function, their confidence, their life.
I think one of the things that might be fun for you is, I don't know if you have this yet or not, but do you have a smile board at your office? I think you need to institute a smile board with all the wonderful changes that have happened in people's lives because you've made their smile brighter.
Yeah, it's true, except people are so ashamed at first that it's hard to get the before picture, but the after that, we can get all those.
There you go. Let's go for the after.
It's tough, yeah.
And how can people locate you? What's your website, Adam?
Premier Dental Implants of Long Island.
Okay.
.net.
Okay.
Or totaldentalcare.com, and or they can call us at 1-877-OK2SMILE.
I like that. 1-877-OK to smile. Very cute. Got it. All right. Well, thanks so much for being here. Stay tuned for more on Live It Up.